Hi, welcome back. Welcome to the Minton Chen tutorial series on how-tos. Today we'll teach you all how to say the Holy Rosary. So before we start learning how to say the Holy Rosary, we must learn the prayers of the Holy Rosary. If you buy these pamphlets that sell in some of these religious stores, you will see it has instructions on how to say the Holy Rosary. It also has the list of prayers, for example, the Apostles' Creed, the Our Father, the Hail Mary, the Glory be to the Father, and the Hail Holy Queen. And also at the end of the Rosary, the Let Us Pray. So, how do you say the Holy Rosary? Well, it is very straightforward, C3PO. How do you say the Holy Rosary? Well, I don't know. You have to tell me. Oh, sorry. C3PO has a malfunction in his hot whatever. Anyways, to say the Holy Rosary, first you must have a chaplet. This is what you call a rosary chaplet. As you can see here, it has a cross, it has rosary beads, it has a center, and it has a line of 10 decades of beads surrounding it in groups of 5. 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, and 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I say again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 decades of the rosary must be said. Okay, right. Anyways, so to say the Holy Rosary, this is what you must do. First, you must start with the Apostles' Creed, which you can point at this cross, and then you go with the Our Father, which is on this bead here, and then you go with the 3 Hail Marys, which is on these 3 beads. 1, 2, 3. 3 Hail Marys, and then you go with the Glory be, which is on this bead. Once you have completed that, then you go on to say the 5 decades of the Holy Rosary. To do so, you simply hold the rosary bead on this pendant here and you start. The rosary begins, each decade begins with the Our Father and 10 Hail Marys and ends off with a Glory be. So you start off with the Our Father first, which you can point at this pendant or probably on here. Then you say your 10 Hail Marys, 1, 2, 3, and as you say your 10 Hail Marys, you go to the next bead. Each bead represents a Hail Mary. Once you've reached the last Hail Mary, you say the Glory be, which you can point at this bead. This middle bead separates the 10 rosary beads from each other. Alright? So this bead here, the middle bead, is where you say the Glory be, and this bead is also where you begin the next decade, which is the second Our Father. Right? So you start the Our Father here, and then you say your next 10 Hail Marys, then you say your Glory be, and then your Our Father, your next 10 Hail Marys, your Glory be, and then your Our Father, and so forth, and continue until you reach the very end, back to where you started. Once you've reached this end, you finally say the Glory be, and you end off with this prayer, the Hail Holy Queen, and then the Let Us Pray, which you can get from your local rosary bookshop or your local Christian bookshop with pamphlets of how to say the rosary. And that is how you say the Holy Rosary. Yes? Right. Anyways, to continue our lesson, you must first realize that you cannot just say Our Father and 10 Hail Marys just so. You must pray the relevant mysteries on each decade. So for example, and this is how it is according to Mother Mary and the laws of the Roman Catholic Church. Mondays is the joyful, Tuesdays is the sorrowful, Wednesdays is the glorious mysteries, Thursdays is the luminous, Fridays is the sorrowful mysteries, Saturdays is the joyful, and Sundays is the glorious. Right. Each mystery, the joyful, the sorrowful, the glorious, and the luminous, has certain passages or parts relating to the Bible. Yes? As you can see here, the joyful mysteries is First the Annunciation, the Visitation, the Nativity, the Presentation, and then the finding of the child Jesus in the temple. So I would suggest that you'll buy one of these pamphlets from your local Christian bookshop or your local Roman Catholic store that sells these rosary pamphlets, and learn how to say the Holy Rosary. And it will also describe which mystery, on which day, on which decade. For example, the first decade of the Rosary, you say the first joyful mystery. The second decade, you say the second joyful mystery, and so forth. It shows you here, right? That's if it's a Monday. And that is how you say the Holy Rosary. God bless and good night.